for national service, lads, so get some in. They'll tell you now if you ask your dads to get some in. So leave your mummies laughing arms, there's no way you can win. You're victim of your corporal's charm, so get some in. The rat's got 2 years of your life now, isn't that a sin? There's only one way to get out, and that's to get some in. Get some in!
Oh, look, liver. Yeah, I wonder whose. Ah, shut up. I'm going to have my breakfast, don't I? Hey, just a minute. There's someone's finger in there. Oh, my God.
How many times have I told you, Escoffier, tie your finger stole on securely?
You are kidding. No, I think I'll leave the porridge this morning, thank you. Now, it's not the egg. Right. And it's not the bacon.
No way.
It must be the liver! Oi! Come on, I'm not a budgie, am I?
You again, is it?
Well, look at it, Corporal. Looks as if someone's dropped a button onto me plate.
If you want to complain, Herman, you complain to the officer.
Yeah, I might do that.
Yeah, you do that. And just remember that the last Earth that complained was never seen again. We exported him to the Wogs in Bahrain. In tins!
I'll have the right-angled triangle, please.
Yeah.
Dear, my yolk's runny. You're lucky I haven't even got a yolk.
Oh, what do they put in the tea here?
Bromide.
What's bromide, Bruce?
To stop you feeling randy.
What's randy, Bruce?
Nothing that concerns you.
Oh, so you had the porridge, then?
I wasn't bad this morning. They must have put something extra in it.
For what I am about to receive, I am truly ungrateful. That's blasphemy.
Well, it's true, though, isn't it? I mean, I've seen more appetising things come out the S-bend of our scent. Oh, no. I'll tell you this. What's that coming?
Any complaints? Any complaints? Any complaints? Any complaints? Any complaints? Sir.
Yes?
Could you tell me the time, please, sir?
No. Any complaints? Good. Any complaints? Any complaints? Right, carry on.
Well, I nearly complained, didn't I? Yeah, just as well. Must be easier ways of winning a VC.
Oh, you're not wrong, Bruce. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have looked away. I can't find my liver now.
Here, look at this. It says they're starting commercial television in September.
Oh, yeah. How will it be different?
Well, they'll interrupt the programmes with a load of adverts.
People will never stand for that.
I agree. I don't know what the BBC's coming to. Come in.
Morning, Percy.
Good morning, Lionel.
Morning, Lolly. How about that, Lolly?
Lovely, Lionel.
You know, Lionel, I reckon you ought to be Minister of Food. How you can afford to overfeed all them greedy Irks and still save your best cuts for your regular customers, I do not know.
Yeah, well, once you work down Park Lane, boy, you never forget it. Now then, Lolly, can I put you down for a nice leg of lamb? I have a feeling that the carcass will shortly be falling off one of my hooks.
Oh, lovely. And did you see you wear clay to a chicken for Sunday?
Now, that's a bit difficult. I'm down to 23 birds between 200 ermine as it is.
But, Lionel...
Alice, they've got a lot on their plates, cooks have.
Chefs.
Pardon? Chefs. Lionel may have promised his last chicken to Mary Wanstead, but just because we're inviting him to a party and she isn't, doesn't give us priority.
I could call it 22 birds between 200. Yeah, that's it. I'll make the numbers up with a bit of crow shooting.
Now, that is a catering brain for you, Alice.
Well, I must say, Lionel does us proud. Hang on a minute. For last week's meat. You got time for a bite?
I'd love to, Lally, but I've got a dash. I'm doing beef bourguignon for luncheon. I haven't dipped the scraggins in my gravy yet.
More to being a chef than meets the eye, eh, Lionel?
Yeah, if you didn't know what you were doing down Park Lane, they'd soon find you out.
Percy, ask Lionel about your dinner.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry to be obstropolous, Lionel, but do you think that you could give me a bite to eat lunchtime? Only you see Alice is going to the barber's.
Hairdressers.
Oh. Yeah, that'd be all right. I've got a couple of pound of fillet steak put aside.
Oh, thanks very much, Lionel.
No, don't thank me. I don't do things for people to be beholden to me. By the way, have you got a few irks I could use?
Clean job or dirty job?
It's filthy.
I know just the four.
What? I said I don't know why we can't chuck this old porridge out in the dustbins. It's only going to be thrown away, isn't it?
Oh, don't you believe it. It's turn up for breakfast again tomorrow.
I wondered why the porridge got stodgier and stodgier as the week wore on.
Yeah. Look, would somebody mind grabbing my belt? I can't reach the bottom.
Beg your pardon?
I said this is a terrible way to treat Scotland's national breakfast.
Right. Hey, look out. Here comes Philip Harbin.
Dunlop! Are you, by any chance, keeping rabbits on the side?
No, Corporal Jenner?
Well, what are you discarding all them outer leaves for, then?
Oh, there's a lot of slugs in them, Corporal.
So what?
Well, we can't give them slugs to eat, can we?
Of course we can't. Neither can we waste precious time by picking out individual slugs. See, you simply chop the cabbage up like that, chuck it in the water, and bring it to the boil. This causes the dead slugs to rise to the top. Then you take your straining spoon and cream them off the surface.
Oh, that's clever, that is.
Of course it is. You learn a few wrinkles down Park Lane.
Giving you any trouble, Lionel?
A bit slow.
Then move yourselves, come on! Ladle 2, 3, scoop 2, 3, ladle 2, 3, scoop 2, 3!
Our table is prepared.
Oh, delightful, Lionel.
It's simple fare, I'm afraid. At such short notice, I didn't have time to create anything classic. It's just fillet steak, Duchess potatoes, asparagus tips and creamed leeks. How many times have I told you, Shorthouse? You serve from the left. From the left!
Yes, Corporal.
Oh, Lionel. Lionel, may I say Park Lane to you?
If you must.
Park Lane, Lionel.
You didn't have to say that.
I hope it poisons them.
We're the ones who's getting poisoned.
I mean, look at that.
Right.
That proves they can cook decent food if they want to.
Yeah.
Oi, this is two higher beings having their dinner, not a Punch and Judy show. Come on, get your fingers out, move! Ladle 2, 3, scoop 2, 3, ladle 2, 3, scoop 2, 3, ladle 2...
It's time for national service, lads. Get some in.
All I'm saying is we know the form up the cookhouse now, don't we? I mean, we've seen it with our own eyes.
Right.
They eat like kings up there. And what do we get? Boiled slugs.
Yeah.
Well, I'll never eat the custard in here again. Not knowing it's made in the same container with the remains of the gravy.
Yeah. Did you cop our meat? That was never beef. I reckon that Jenner's offloading a job lot of Argentinian dogs on us.
Hey, have I get any more porridge in my hair?
No, you're all right.
I wonder what effect this will have on my dandruff.
Listen, there's only one thing to do, isn't there? The next time the officer says any complaints, then someone's simply got to stand up and say yes.
Dangerous.
I don't care. It's got to be said.
Well, I hope you get away with it.
Oh, no. No, I didn't say I was going to do it. No. You're more the outspoken type, Jakey.
Get off. Now, personally, I think Matthew is the one. After all, he's got Jesus on his side, isn't he? Oh, I couldn't possibly expect him to intervene in a cookhouse dispute. It's too secular.
Yeah.
Bruce?
Oh, no. It's all right being a martyr, but they always get killed, not me.
All right, listen. We'll toss for it, all right? Ed, you do it. Tails, I don't, all right? Tails, I don't. Next.
Hey, just a minute. Look, I haven't just fallen off a Christmas tree. I think we ought to draw straws, like they did in Lives of a Bengal Lancer.
Hey, that's an English trick. I'm not having any of that.
When I was in the Life Boys, we used to take advantage of Mr. Underwood.
Matthew, don't get sordid.
Nothing, go on. Well, say Brian Tinglet and I wanted to decide who was going to read the lesson. Well, we'd say that the first person Mr. Underwood spoke to when he came through the door was it.
Oh, that's silly.
No, hang on, that's not a bad idea.
Oh, no, all we need is Mr. Underwood.
Now, shut up, listen. Say the next person who comes through that door, right? Right, the first one he speaks to complains about the food, right?
What if it's Marsh and he shouts at all of us at once?
Oh, that's all right. He doesn't qualify as a person anyway.
Right.
Hey, shh.
Oh, the wooden horse.
Yeah.
Oh, flip.
Hello, Lionel. Oh, Percy. Duty corporal.
Yep.
By the way, I'll be down with that leg of lamb later on.
Oh, thanks very much. Look, Lionel, I'm sorry about that Urk of mine sticking his head in your porridge.
It's all right. They've got to eat it, haven't they?
Very true, Lionel. Oh, hello. Here comes the chinless wonder with the Art the Crown voice. Good afternoon, sir. This is a very pleasant surprise.
Since you're duty corporal and I'm orderly officer, I hardly see anything very surprising about it.
Oh, there's that wonderful sense of humour of yours coming out again, sir.
Yes. Let's get on with it, shall we?
Yours to command, sir.
I know.
Any complaints? Any complaints? Any complaints? Any complaints? Any complaints? Any complaints? Any complaints?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How dare you? Well, you did ask, sir.
Be quiet! Just because an officer asks you a question, that does not give you the right to reply.
But it was a question, sir.
Yes, I suppose it was. One becomes rhetorical, I suppose.
Well, now look what you've done. You've sent the officer rhetorical. You'll pay for that.
Corporal Marsh.
Sorry, sir.
Now, let me get this straight. You are actually complaining about the food, are you?
Well, yes, sir.
Hear that, sir? Condemning himself out of his own mouth, sir?
Do you mind, Corporal?
Sorry, sir. Do it your way, sir.
I intend to. Now, Eamon, what in particular are you complaining about?
Well, all of it, really, sir.
Don't split hairs. Tell the officer.
Very well, then. My cabbage, sir.
Well, I don't know what he's talking about, sir. It's green, isn't it, sir? It's green.
More or less. Still, I'd better taste it, I suppose. Let me tell you this, Eamon. If I find your complaint to be capricious, your feet won't touch. Looks perfectly wholesome to me.
Oh, my God.
tell you, Alice, I have not seen such a purge since old Dusty Miller went mad and tried to electrocute a padre.
Oh, Lionel. Not going to do his puffy knees any good, is it?
The cookhouse was swarming with officers. They had officers up there I didn't even know we had in the camp.
I mean, they puffed up something awful when his sister met that Yank.
3 cookhouse inspections a day from now on. They're going to have food tasting by a select committee. Menu's going to be okayed by the group captain himself. They've even barred Lionel's poodle from the cookhouse entirely in case of air risk.
They'll probably puff up so much this time, they'll split right out of his trousers.
What will?
Lionel's knees.
Probably, yeah. Poor old Lionel. Come in.
Oh, come in, Lionel. How's your poor knees?
Puffin, thank you. That's your lamb.
Now, that is a big man, Alice.
I know.
No, he's not. He is enormous. Even of a time of great personal strife, he still remembers his friends.
What's this?
That's the last bit of meat you're ever getting off me.
Why?
Because you dropped me in it, that's why.
How? What have I done?
You allowed one of your Urks to complain in my cookhouse. If you were any sort of a DI, they would be too frightened to breathe, let alone complain.
I tried to stop him, Lionel. You heard me.
You should have tried harder. So from now on, you'll just get your meat from the civvy butcher.
And pay normal prices?
Yes.
I should think twice about that if I was you, Lionel. You cancel our little arrangement and I shall shop you about the turkey rustling last Christmas.
Really? Oh. You try. You shop me about them turkeys and I'll shop you about that scotch that never got to the Corporal's Club.
You shop me about the scotch and I'll shop you about making it in your own still.
You shop me about that still and I'll shop you about them forged leave passes.
Oh, it's gloves off now, is it? Well, how would you like to get shopped about that Korean steam bath attendant?
You shop me about that Korean steam bath attendant and I'll shop you about that fiddle that got you out of going to Korea at all.
Oh, calling me a coward now, are you puffy-kneed git?
It's better than having knock knees.
I have not got knock knees.
Oh, yes, you have. Your knees were the laughing stock of the showers at Hednesford.
Well, your knock knees are the laughing stock of the old Royal Air Force.
Oh, are they? Are they? Well, we'll soon see who knees are the funniest. Come on, roll your trousers off. Go
Any time you like, sunshine.
That's it, Lionel, stop it. There's no reason to blame each other.
Well, who do we blame then?
The Urk who complained in the first place.
She's right, you know, Percy.
Yeah, she is. It was that little swine Lily, wasn't it?
Of course it is.
Here, hang on, Alice. You're usually very sympathetic towards Urks.
Not when I have to pay civilian meat prices. I was saving up for that cocktail cabin that played the dream of Alwyn.
And to think, Lionel, that a little insect like Lily makes 2 higher beings like us argue about each other's knees.
Well, we all know what happens to insects, don't we? They get crushed.
Yeah. He must definitely be crushed. But I think that we ought to pull his wings off first.
You know, chaps, I don't think I've been happier since I joined the Royal Air Force.
Quite right, too. I mean, that meal this evening actually tasted of food.
Oh, no, it's not just that. It's the way the other fellows have been treating me since I complained. I know it sounds silly, but I seem to be a sort of hero.
Well, you are, Matthew. You are the Boadicea of RAF Skelton.
You know, national service isn't such a bad old life, really.
Stand by your beds! Good evening, Lily.
Evening, Corporal.
I wonder if you'd do me a little favour.
Gladly.
Only, you see, Corporal Jenner's got a bit of fatigues up at the cookhouse. It's just 1/4 of an hour for one bloke. I was wondering if you would like to be that bloke.
As a matter of fact, Corporal, I'd welcome the opportunity.
Would you? Why?
Well, it would give me a chance to show Corporal Jenner that there was no personal rancour in my complaint.
Oh, that is very Christian of you, Lily. Very Christian.
Well, one tries to fight the good fight.
Yes, I suppose one does, really.
Oh, God. What a lamb to the slaughter.
Good evening, Corporal Jenner.
Good evening, Corporal Marsh.
I've brought young AC2 Lily for you.
Good evening, Corporal Jenner. No hard feelings, I trust.
None at all. Oh, sorry.
That's all right. What would you like me to do, Corporal?
What would I like him to do, Percy? I should tell him if I was you, Lionel. Well, now, you see this meat?
Yes, Corporal.
Would you mind humping it into the coal store?
Not at all.
Got him? It is a wonderful idea, Lionel. But you don't reckon it'll go rotten on us, do you? Of course it won't. I've done it before. I know my temperatures. Half an hour in there at a few degrees below zero, it won't kill him. It's the fear that counts.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that part of it, all right. It's sheer Edgar Allan Gazunder, isn't it?
Yeah, banging on a 2-foot-thick steel door, eh?
No one to hear you.
Screaming your lungs out.
In the dark.
In the dark. Wondering how long it's going to take you to freeze to death.
Oh, it's poetic, Lionel. It's beautiful.
Thank you, Percy. Shall we adjourn for half an hour to the Corporal's Club?
Yes, and I am in the chair. Oh, I'm glad we crunched your way, Lionel, and not mine. Yeah, but the mixers are a bit noisy.
They'd have made really nice Nazis, them two. Come on.
Hello, chaps. What are you doing here?
Well, we may not look like it, but we're the United States Cavalry.
Oh, coming to the rescue, you mean? You know, I thought that door didn't slide to by itself. I get it now. Corporal Marsh and Corporal Jenner asked me up here to play a prank on me.
Prank? You called it a prank? Blimey, Matthew, if you'd have ended up as one of Sweeney Todd's pies, you'd have reckoned it was a merry jape.
You'd have come out of there like an ice lolly and legs.
Oh, come on, it's all a part of rough service humour, isn't it?
No, it isn't. Listen, we heard the plan, Matthew, and there's no humour in it at all.
Right.
They were going to leave you in there for half an hour.
Were they? Well, the blooming flippers!
That's right, sir. It's about time you lost your rag.
Well, I have, of all the flipping... No, I must stop that. Using foul language only brings me down to their level.
Oh, come on, you need a diving bell to get down to their level.
Wait a minute, though. We're going to have the last laugh when they get back here and find I've gone.
Is that your idea of revenge?
Well, yes.
Nah, I reckon when they get back, they should find you in there.
What do you mean?
Well, they're such nice blokes, aren't they? I'd hate them to be disappointed.
Here we are back in the old ice cream factory.
Yeah, well, that's a good round half hour, I think. Shall we see how our little raspberry ripple's getting on?
Yeah. Do you think he's just gone plain mad with fear or totally insane?
You bloody fool. Hey, look at that gauge. You've turned it down. He's been in there in the -40.
Well, I haven't touched it. You're the one who's had temperature gauges for breakfast. You did it.
Oh, no. I'm too subtle.
Subtle? You've just frozen and hurt to death in there. I'll shop you to the SPs.
I'll shop you to the CO.
Yeah, and I'll shop you to the Air Ministry.
I'll shop you to the House of Lords.
Don't worry me, son. I'll shop you to the Queen.
I'll shop you to... Shut up! We've got to get him out of there. Maybe we can hide the body somewhere.
Oh, my God.
Hello. I've had the meat up.
It's time for national service, has to get some in. They'll tell you now if you ask, you'll have to get some in. So leave your armies laughing off, there's nowhere you can win. You'll pick him off your balls, you'll start to get some in. So you're in the RAF, you'll never see a plane. It's all the hut and pull yourself and pull the hut again. It's thrill and sweat and tears and blood will come to at your head. You'll be the lowest form of life, you'll wish that you were dead. The last 2 years of your life now isn't that a sin? There's only one way to get